guys, it's Ange. Please don't notice, like, please don't judge me for what I look like, because I look like shit, and it's, oh my god, the fucking album is, I can pre-order the album now, fuck. Okay, well, this is about, at Stop Mobbing 5 Sauce on Twitter, because, everyone's fucking tweeting and DMing me, and it's just like, I'm really getting tired of writing the same fucking thing. It's like, Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna just say what I need from everyone, because everyone's asking, what do I need to do? I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Basically, I need representatives for the whole world, basically. Everywhere 5 Sauce are going, I need a representative, at least one. I want more than one, because if there's more than one person telling people not to mob the boys, then people will listen. So, and plus, sometimes if you're on your own, like, your confidence goes down, and you become, like, anxious, and, like, you start to panic, because if they get mobbed, it's your fault. It's not. Okay, so this is what I need. The boys are going to Vegas very soon. I think I've already got 2 reps for Vegas, but I still need more. Also, the boys are going on tour with One Direction very, very soon, and apparently their first stop is Ireland. I don't even know. If it's not, I'm sorry if I got it wrong. I'm not keeping track on where they're going. Like, I don't even know where One Direction are right now. But, like, I need representatives for that place, for wherever they're going, because if there's representatives there, then that's good, because, like, they won't get mobbed. So basically what the representatives' job is to basically tell everyone not to mob them. It's very simple. I do it every time I go to the airport or to somewhere where 5 Sauce are coming. Like, in every DM, like, where people have asked me what they need to do, I've just told them there's just, like, a few things that you're probably gonna have to do. Like, and if you can't do these things, you're not really fit for the job. Or you can probably help, but you're not gonna be, like, a representative. That sounds really mean, I'm sorry, but yeah. So you're just gonna have to be really active. Like, on Twitter, I need you to be active and to be constantly talking to me. That way I can, like, see what's happening, any meetups happening where you're from. So, like, I could tweet about it and stuff. And, like, wherever you go to meet the boys, or if there's a meetup, if you can, like, possibly print out flyers of the meeting 5 Sauce system, which looks like this. I've done so far 500 of these. I'm printing more tomorrow though, because I'm going to Sunrise on Thursday. Plus I'm going to the airport and I'm going to be handing them out. And on the back I've written, like, a little note where it just says, take a photo and tweet it to Punk Rock Erwin, which is my Twitter, my personal or main, whatever. If you agree with this system, also retweet the link in my bio, because that's the actual tweet where it says, if you, like, the mobbing needs to stop, whatever. Then I just got hashtag meeting 5 Sauce system, thank you, and then my name, whatever. Like, yeah. What else do I need from fans? I need... I was thinking about this before, and I remembered, like, a whole bunch of shit, but I don't even remember now. That's basically, like, what I need. There's also, I've got a tweet longer in my, like, there's 2 links in my bio for, in the @Stop Mobbing 5 Sauce account. I can't pronounce that without fucking stuttering, I'm sorry. And it just says what I need from, I have a cold, I'm sorry. What I need from, like, the representatives. So, like, say in, like, my tweet longer, it says, now what I need from you guys. Follow the steps when meeting them. So follow these steps. If you haven't seen this before, which is probably unlikely because it's got 8k retweets, you've probably seen it before, haven't taken notice of it. Go read it. It's in both my personal and the Stop Mobbing 5 Sauce account bio. I've been told that it's really, really good. So thank God for that. If people, so follow the steps when meeting them. If people see you doing it, then they will do the same, which happened on Friday, the day that, yeah, like when the boys came back from Perth. Speak up. If you see a mob forming before the boys even arrive, yell at people not to mob them and line up. This is what happened on Friday and on Monday. if people are signing the form, like if you're at like say maybe a venue or an arena or maybe at the airport or something like that, and you see fans are here to meet the boys, and like you see them all forming a little mob, tell you like it's your, like if you're a representative for your country, state, city, whatever, it's your job to tell people not to mob them. You have to physically go up to them and tell them, please don't mob them. If you mob them, you won't be able to meet them. Because this is exactly what happened on Monday, the day that I met them. I met Michael for the first time in fucking 8 months. It took me 8 months to meet Michael because of the mobbing. And finally I met him because I told everyone, if we all line up and not mob them, then we will be able to all meet them. Which everyone at least left with 1 out of 4. So, fucking hallelujah. So just speak up if you see, like, yeah, I already wrote that, say that. And it says don't give up. If they aren't listening to you, go up to them and tell them to get into a line. They may give you a dirty look at first, but explain to them that you won't be able to meet them if you don't line up, which is very true. If the security or the airplane, or the airport security see that there are too many people and it's gonna it's gonna be dangerous for other passengers that are passing by, they're not going to let them out. They're going to take them out the private way, and you're not going to meet them. It's just going to be a bad day because you're not going to meet them, and you're just going to be like, I lined up here for how long, or say I got here so long, how long ago, and I didn't even get to meet them. And you don't want that, do you? No, you don't. Okay. I'm talking really fast because, oh my god, I'm freezing, and yes. That's not all though. I'm looking for people to volunteer as tribute for their country / state / city when the boys come to their, go to wherever you are. What I mean by that is you're available to go to the airport whenever the boys are due in your country, state, or city. Like, if you're not, it's fine because I'm looking for more than one representative or volunteer person. So there will be at least one person, or at least maybe 2, because I'm still looking, like, there's a billion freaking people that would volunteer as tribute. Oh, I have to stop saying that. For their country to stop the mobbing, because it's gotten to a point where shit just goes fucking insane. Like, no. You are able to print out mini flyers of the meeting 5-star system in black and white because ink is fucking expensive. Fuck that. If you want to do it in color, you can. I recommend you don't though, because fuck that. Because they're probably not gonna, people aren't actually gonna keep them. If they do, then they're amazing. But it's not worth wasting all that ink. So I physically went to school and printed them because my printer, I printed a couple with my printer and it came out really bad compared to my school one, which is actually quite weird. So that's how big it is. If you want to be a representative and if you're a representative and you want this to be like this, to come out like this, plus you want this little thing at the back, because I also, with the thing at the back, I also really if you are a representative and you're printing things out, I do hope that you do actually print these out and stick them on the back, because I've said to take a photo and send it to me, because I want to see and where they're from as well, where if it's processing, what's happening, if people are listening to it and agreeing, because it says if you agree, take a photo, send it to me. So that way I know that it's actually doing something, because if it's not doing anything, then what the fuck's the point? So that's that. And if DM me on either Punk Rock Owen or Stop Mobbing 5 Sauce if you do want the document to both this and the other side. You are able to stand up in front of a crowd and tell them to line up and respect the boys when they arrive. I have social anxiety, but I could still do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. All you do is literally just be like, guys, when the boys come, you can't mob them. If they see us starting to freak out over them before they even come, they're not going to let them out. So if you want to meet them, line up now and it'll happen. If you don't want to meet them, mob them, that's fine. Just get abused on Twitter for it. It's just you were able to organize meetups and hand out flyers to people who come. You don't have to organize the meetups because there are always meetups happening all over the world. But if you can attend the meetups as well, you don't have to, because it could be out of your area limit. Oh god, fuck. Can't do this. But I will be for Sydney, I will be I'm gonna organize one on the holidays. We're only in week 3 now, but like once. I think there's only like 9 weeks in term 2. I'm not sure, but if there is, which is really good, I'm gonna be organizing it, and then I'm gonna like hand these out, tell everyone about it, make everyone follow 5. Stop mobbing 5. I can't pronounce it. Fuck. Yep, and hopefully the mobbing will eventually stop. Now this is a new project, so if it doesn't work straight away, don't give up, because I only just thought of I only just like thought, well, how long ago was it? I think maybe last week I thought of Stop Mobbing 5 Sauce, like the Twitter account, but like this is from January, because the day that the boys got really badly mobbed in Sydney when they were leaving to go to, I think, LA, was when I made that, because I was sick of the fucking mobbing. It was just terrible, and I just couldn't deal with it, and I didn't get to meet any of them. Ashton's hair got pulled. It was just all terrible, and I just, no, couldn't deal with it. So, if this doesn't work the first time, like in Las Vegas, like when the boys, because they go into the airport probably Friday, maybe? I don't know. Don't freak out if it doesn't work, because this is still new. This is like, I'm still trying to get everything together. Don't abuse me if it doesn't go to plan. Don't abuse the representatives, because it's it's last minute as well. That's why I'm trying to gather other representatives for like places that the boys are going for tour on fuck, I can't fucking breathe, on tour with One Direction. So again, don't freak out if they do get mobbed again. It's fine. It's not fine, but like, it's fucking not okay, but we have to deal with it until we have everything under control. Now, people keep telling me about the fake fans. There are a lot of fake fans. Like, there's a lot of fake fans everywhere. If they see, like, they're not going to mob the boys if they see everyone else lining up and remaining calm. At the airport, okay, so this is what you do at the airport, because this is what I did at the airport. And everyone was like, oh my God, you're amazing. I'm like, what you do is, once it starts to get near the flight, like when you know that where the gate is, you have to and there's a lot of people around that area, and it's near the time that they're about to land, you start going up to everyone, telling them to line up, like leaving enough space for the other passengers, because sometimes it depends on the actual flight, like the flight pilot, whatever, when the boys come off. Maybe they'll be first, maybe they'll be last, you don't know. So you have to leave room for the other passengers, because you're not the only people at the airport. You have to remember that you're not the only ones there. If you cause a fuss, people will start to complain, and then they won't come out, and you'll be unhappy. And anyway, so you told them to line up, and then you told them to and then once they come out, once people are starting to leave from the gate or get off the airplane, and usually if you're standing in line and you can't see and you're trying to see, people move over to the whatever way the actual entrance is, trying to see where they are and whatever, who's coming out. You, as a representative, it is your responsibility to stand in say this is the line, this is you. You have to stand here, tell everyone to move back, and you'll tell them when they're coming out. That's what I did on Friday. They were all moving. I told them to move back, and I said, when they come and when I see one of them, I will put my hands in the air. I will do this, and I'll just be like, okay? You can't, if they all start to move, in the line towards, towards the, I don't know how to explain it. If you're in line and you start to move to, this way, say, because the entrance is on this say, and you want to see when they're coming out, it's going to cause a mob, because as soon as they see, people will see them coming, they will start to walk up to them. That will cause a mob. You have to stop that from happening, okay? I'm talking so much that I can't, there's no saliva left in my mouth. Oh my fucking God. What else happened? Of course you're going to want to meet them. So if you do meet all of them and there's still leftover time, try to walk around the boys, tell people to step back a bit. If they're standing, if they're just standing there, if they're not moving. If they are moving, tell them not, you could walk with them, of course. I'm not telling you to not take photos, I'm not fucking retarded, mate. But don't mob them to the point where they won't be able to move, because that's what happened like back in January in Sydney, and it was so bad. Oh my god, Luke couldn't even move. All of them couldn't move. Callum was fucking jumping like this. I'm like, what are you doing? But anyway, I think I have I've covered everything. So just a moral of the story. If you want to be representative, follow Stop Mobbing 5 Sauce on Twitter. Ask for a follow back. DM me where you're from, and I make lists as well. So that sounds so weird. So if you're from, say, like Las Vegas, and there's already representatives for there, I will add you into that list, and then hopefully you guys will follow each other, talk with each other, like figure out times and where you're gonna be, because like sometimes like you can't always go to the airport. Like I understand that you can't always do that, because some of you have school, some of you have work, some of you have other commitments, and you can't just drop everything and go to 5 Sauce. That sounded really bad out loud. Anyway, so if you have other commitments that day, there's always going to be other representative that can do it for you. That's why I'm trying to get more representatives, because if there's a shitload of representatives and people telling everyone to line up and not mob them, people will listen to them. You just have to be stern about it. Just don't be like, oh, whatever the fuck, or don't swear at them. Just be like, guys, line up. You have to like tell them off, basically. If they give you a dirty, deal with it, because like, let them give you a dirty. Like, if they mob, just think of it this way: they get mobbed, you won't meet them. If you be a bitch, you'll meet them. Basically. Okay? Alright? Okay. I think I covered everything. This video is going for 16 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. It's 12:30. I'm gonna pre-order this fucking album now. Oh my god. Okay, bye.